Welcome to Aviation India. These jets were once the dream of millionaires, celebrities, politicians, and business tycoons. But today, nobody wants them. Not even at rock-bottom prices. What happened to them? How did they go from luxury icons to financial nightmares? Stick around until the end because the last aircraft on this list is so unwanted that its value is symbolic, and its maintenance is a tragedy. Gulfstream G100, the jet that became irrelevant. Originally born as the Astra SPX in Israel and later rebranded by Gulfstream as the G100, this jet promised a lot. With a range of 2,800 miles, cruising speed of 530 miles per hour, and space for up to 8 passengers, it positioned itself as a fast and versatile option for executives looking to fly non-stop across North America. But the G100 never captured hearts. Its narrow, low-height cabin, barely 4.7 feet tall, felt cramped and claustrophobic. The interior was simple for its class, and the cabin noise, especially at mid-altitudes, was excessive for a business jet. On top of that, it costs over $3,000 per hour to operate, and perhaps worst of all, technical support is becoming increasingly scarce. Units are now listed around $900,000, but many operators would rather invest more in a Phenom 300 or Citation XLS Plus than inherit the G100's problems. It was a jet for the wealthy, but today it's a burden with no reward. Learjet 60, old prestige, real problems. At one point, owning a Learjet 60 was like having a Ferrari of the skies. It flew high, 51,000 feet, flew fast, 535 miles per hour, and had a range of 2,735 miles. It seemed perfect for cross-country flights, carrying 6 passengers in style. But its legacy comes with warnings. The aircraft is notorious for unstable landing behavior and carries a troubling reputation. It doesn't forgive mistakes. The nose gear is especially vulnerable and has been involved in several critical incidents. Its Pratt & Whitney engines, while powerful, require expensive and frequent maintenance. Plus, the original avionics are outdated, and upgrading them can cost as much as the jet itself. Today you can find one for under $800,000, but annual maintenance can approach $500,000. The result? Many units abandoned or scrapped in hangars, with owners who simply gave up. Hawker 700, the executive jet stuck in the 80s. When it hit the market, the Hawker 700 was an immediate success. Compact, with a decent 2,360-mile range and a sturdy aluminum structure for safety. Its interior could fit up to 8 passengers with a lavatory and a mini galley. But technology didn't wait. Its analog avionics are hard to upgrade and fuel consumption is high, thanks to outdated engines that don't meet modern noise and emissions standards. The cabin, though functional, feels like a trip back in time, and not in a good way. Maintenance involves long downtimes and hard-to-find parts. Today they sell for $300,000 to $500,000, but operating costs are similar to modern jets. Some airports have even started rejecting it due to environmental concerns. It was once a reliable jet, but now it's a financial anchor. Dassault Falcon 20? When history doesn't justify the price. The Falcon 20 was Dassault's first business jet, built in the 1960s. With European elegance, solid construction, and early success, it became a star. It had a 2,170-mile range, flew at 540 miles per hour, and could carry up to 10 passengers in relative comfort. But today, being a pioneer doesn't mean being desirable. Its General Electric CF700 engines are extremely inefficient and loud. The avionics aren't certified for many modern airspaces. Modernization upgrades cost over $600,000, more than double the plane's market value. Some units sell for under $400,000, but no one wants them. What? The airframes are aging, spare parts are scarce, and bringing them up to date is borderline irrational. Today many end up as military trainers, or simply as decorative pieces. Cessna Citation III, high hopes, disappointing results. The Citation III was supposed to be a big step forward for Cessna. High speed, 540 miles per hour, cruise ceiling of 51,000 feet, and a pressurized cabin for up to 8 passengers. Everything looked great. But problems surfaced quickly. The cabin space was too tight for long flights. Pressurization had limitations and caused passenger fatigue. The original Rockwell Collins avionics are hard to modernize without a full system overhaul. Its Honeywell TFE 731 engines require expensive inspections, and owners often face long downtimes. The result? Demand collapsed. You can get one for $300,000 to $400,000, but hourly operating costs exceed $3,200. Many have been cannibalized for parts and only a few are still flying, mostly for budget charter operators. Lockheed Jetstar II, the end of an era. It's hard to think of a jet more legendary and more forgotten. The Jetstar was a pioneer in the 1960s, with its 4-engine layout and tough fuselage capable of carrying 10 people in luxury. But today it's a nightmare for any operator. Its old turbofan engines are extremely inefficient, burning more fuel than a modern 737, and its avionics are completely outdated. The plane doesn't comply with current environmental regulations or modern navigation standards. The worst part? Its market value is practically zero. Some Jetstars sit abandoned on runways listed for under $150,000 and still go unsold. A few were turned into museums, restaurants, or quirky attractions. It was once flown by celebrities like Elvis Presley, but now it's just a rusty relic. In the world of private aviation, yesterday's luxury can become today's headache. These jets were once symbols of status and power, but technology, regulations, and sky-high maintenance costs left them behind. Did you know any of these models? Which one do you think deserves a second chance? And which one should disappear forever? Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Aviation India. Because on this channel we take off every day with stories few dare to tell.